Hi guys, I'm Yusuke from COBRA waKu. The trailer for Cobra Kai Season 3 has been uploaded around 15 hours ago, so let me do a very quick review of it. I've chosen 4 fighting scenes from the trailer, and let's determine if one is legit or not. So in this first scene, Johnny and Daniel are fighting together against one guy. I'm going to be focusing on Daniel's spin back kick. We call this ushiro mawashigeri in Japanese. So let's start right here. Alright, so notice how already it's a good start because Daniel is facing his head to the opponent. However, his hips are still chambered to the back. And his right leg is going to get elevated. But, well, I believe this is stuntman, but still. Look at his left arm. See how the left elbow is being pulled back. That's resisting his upper body from being swung with the leg. So that's keeping the kime very controlled. And then kick. I think that's very close to the head as well. Very precise movement from the stuntman. And see how he's even twisting his upper body even more. And then goes but. And yeah, see, the upper body is just all the way facing back. Very nice technique. I would say this scene is a legit one. Second fighting scene is a fighting scene of Robbie is fighting at school again. Again. Punches. This punch, I don't know, it's too blurry so I can't see. However, the fact that his arm is going up, right? Is not a good sign, I think. But the hikite is there. So I think that's like a karate-inspired punch. And then what I want you guys to look at is next kick. This is a ushirogeri again. And so he chambers. He first twists the upper body, chambers the leg up, and then goes for the kick. Like that. The impact is there. It looks good. However, I can imagine that from this camera angle, he's too close to the opponent right now for him to extend the leg. If he were to not extend the leg and do the spinning back heel kick, it's alright. But then in this scene, looks like he's trying to generate power by straightening the leg, but that's too close for this distance. So, and see how he's pushing, his leg gets pushed away this way, right? He wanted to go straight through the opponent. So I would say this is a so-so one. I do online group lessons, so please make sure you check that out from the link up above. Now, moving on to a punching scene of Hulk. Right here. So, there are so many points that I want to mention in this scene. So starting off, see guys right here. Make sure when you punch, right? Don't stick your thumb out. You're going to break them. So make sure you get that in nice and neat. And use these 2 big knuckles to punch. So right away, he should be careful because he's going to break his fingers. Next point, if he wants to do a karate punch, right? Getting the elbows out isn't so good. The idea is you want to be using the muscle right here for the punch. Yes, in Kihon, in kata, we're taught to punch, with our arm close to our body. I think it's okay if it goes a little bit far away. However, the way he punches, see, guys, from here, look at his shoulders. His shoulder pops to the front, right? That's him. That indicates that he's punching with the shoulder, like this. But you rather want to use the back. So that's like a so-so point. Moreover, he doesn't rotate the hand. He just does this. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's karate. It's still punching, but not so good. Another point is, see how his fists are open now. And also from here, you would want to punch in the direction of your fist. So if your fist is going this way, you should be punching that way. You should have been punching this way or this way. However, in this scene of Hulk, your fist should be going in this direction. However, his fist got redirected like this. So that's another point that I was like, about. So in the last scene, Daniel travels all the way to Okinawa, which is the birthplace of karate, and fights with Chosen. So here's the scene. Yeah, starting right away, that's how they By having the shito part, which literally means knife hand part, like this on top of the opponent, that's how they would start matches in the old days. So that's very legit. And then going from there, first Chosen does I believe that's a maegeri, and Daniel sweeps that away with the gedan barai. Although Daniel is leaning a bit forward, which is a pretty dangerous movement, still, he's blocking the kick, so I think it's very good. If he has to lean forward to block the kick, then he can just stay in the same spot and not get kicked due to the distance difference. However, still, it's good technique from Daniel. And then from there, this surprised me as well. Chosen does I think oizuki of some sort. The oizuki is it's all right. You see his right knee being a little bent to the inside. That shows he's unstable, right? If his knees are directed to the front, that shows stability. So the oizuki is okay, but look at the block, the kick block. I am not sure if this existed in the karate context. I have practiced this in a sanda experience that I've done before. You can check that video out. But this kind of blocking mechanism, I believe, is not a karate thing. But still, it's good technique, but it's just not karate. And then, yeah, he flicks the kick away, then goes for the oizuki, I think. The oizuki itself, I would say it's pretty good. Starts, although no, he might be starting a little too high, and you can see the tense of his shoulder. Still, he's able to execute the punch. If I were his coach, he's rotating the fist too early, so he's done punching by this point. He should start rotating the wrist around this point and finish punching, but still okay. And then the block with the shito, right? What I would say is, since this is still acting, Daniel's punch cannot reach Chosen. Well, I guess he's not trying to hit him, so that's how it is. But in a more realistic situation, the fist would come through right like this. So if you block past the wrist, it's gonna be too late for you. So in karate, we're always taught to block on the opponent's wrist. So from that perspective, I think the block of Chosen is a little too late. Yes, he's blocking, but just slightly late. So I would give this scene so score. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you want to learn karate in more detail, you might have thought, well, my comments are too detailed, but that's what gives karate the beauty. So if you'd like to learn more about the details, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out my other tutorial videos. I'll see you guys next time.